Hi, I'm Lisa Hayden with Channel 6 Central Kentucky TV, community focus on Washington County. And I am happy today to have with us Jimbo Carrico and Perry Carrico, who are partners in Springfield Laundry. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
And of course, I want to congratulate you on being the entrepreneur at the Springfield, Washington County Chamber of Commerce banquet. You were given the award of Entrepreneur of the Year
for 2017.
2017. Thank you for being in the Springfield community, and we are delighted you received that award. Because this business goes way back, probably almost to the founding of Springfield.
1939.
1939.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the business was started by?
The business was started by my grandfather, Morris Carrico, and then Perry's grandfather, Perry, came in after World War II, and they became partners.
Okay. Okay. So your grandfather?
Morris.
Morris. Okay. And then Morris and Perry were brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, I remember Perry, and he had the insurance. Did he also have an insurance or something downtown? Am I getting mixed up on my Carricos?
You are. There's
Okay.
a bunch of us here.
Yeah. That's another brother. Was that another brother?
He had two brothers.
Yeah.
Or
Two sons.
JB had two brothers.
Yeah,
that were in the insurance
were in
business.
insurance.
Okay. Okay. So now then of course after Morris and Perry retired, it went down, the business went on to,
My father, Perry,
okay,
and then
My father, JB,
okay,
and Leo Carrico.
and Leo Carrico, who was a cousin.
no
relation.
No relation?
Just happened to be a Carrico.
Oh my goodness.
Leo was so good at what he did, working for our grandparents, that when they offered, at some point after, I think my father was the very first one to have some kind of ownership, they offered Leo a partnership too, and he played a very important role in where we are today.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And gosh, it hadn't been, well, of course now, JB is still, no, he's
He
retired totally.
retired, yes,
When did he do that?
2 years ago.
2015.
Do I see him still at the laundry sometimes when I go
Only
up
if he's
there?
picking up laundry or dropping it off.
Okay. He's not in the office at all.
Passing through.
Just passing through. Okay.
You'll find him at Hardee's every morning at 8:30, drinking coffee.
Okay. And then
Today's his birthday, by the way.
oh, happy birthday, JB.
Is he 68 or 69?
69.
69. So he's been gone 2 years from the laundry. And then Perry left when?
He retired in 2004, and he worked for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years part-time, and got out and didn't look back.
I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah. Leo was 2002.
Wow.
He worked several years.
Yeah, Leo worked more than my dad did.
And when Dad retired, he never came back. They had half days or anything.
So Perry did come back for a while, and Leo did too for a while, after
Yeah.
they just helping out.
Yeah, Leo was back maybe 10 years,
Oh, okay.
part-time.
Yeah, okay. So when the business started out, is it in the location that it is now?
Not the original location.
No,
Okay.
it started out in the bottom of the old Springfield Sun building. And I remember going by there one time, and when it was still up, and there was actually a Springfield Laundry sign in the basement of that building. And then I was told that they moved to where Nancy's place was, the old.
Oh, really?
The Jimmy Carrico had something there.
Five and dime thing there? Was
No, I
at
don't
one
think it
time
was.
there was something like that.
Well, I can't remember, but anyway, it was in that area,
Okay.
and then they moved to High Street.
Okay. So you've been on High Street, East High Street, since when?
In the 50s, I think.
Okay.
Started out on one side of the street, which is now is a warehouse in the.
Okay,
Where
so
you
it
see
was on
now.
the other
Uh-huh.
side, yeah, okay.
Matter of fact, his mom just sent me a picture of what I'll call the first building on High Street, and I'll send it to you. Just got it yesterday in in a vehicle that I'll show it to you when we leave. But,
Oh,
I think the
very
number was
interesting.
36.
The phone number was 36.
are you kidding?
Yeah, it's on the truck.
And it was Springfield Laundry.
Uh-huh.
It's always been called Springfield,
Well, I think Springfield Dry Cleaners and Springfield Laundry, and somewhere they merged together.
that's what I want, were they separate then?
I
But
think they were
one,
separate
did
at
one
one
of
time.
them run one part of it and then the other?
Well, I don't know to that detail,
Uh-huh.
but there might have been another owner
Mhm.
that owned it separately, and then they bought him out.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
But
So Springfield Laundry, and that's cause, so now it's Springfield Laundry and Dry Cleaners.
yes, Springfield Laundry Incorporated, and then Springfield Laundry Dry Cleaners, Rainbow Cleaners, Romney Road Cleaners, and Sonny's Cleaners.
Oh, so the name, okay, so now you have, I know you have a couple of places in Lexington,
Romney and Sonny's,
Yes.
yes.
and but they're not called Springfield Laundry?
No.
Romney Road Laundry?
We chose to keep, because they were so established in the community,
Uh-huh.
in the areas they were in, we just left the name.
Because they were already
already
laundries and
cleaners.
you all bought,
That's
cleaners
correct.
and you all
Correct.
bought those.
They were
And-
both from the 50s, I think.
Yeah.
Been in business since the 50s.
Okay,
And when we bought Sonny's, the owners retired and came back 6 months later. Now they run the store and they work for us. And out of our Romney Road store, the one that we bought them from, the gentleman we bought that from, we have an employee that worked for him for 10, 15 years. She runs the store up there. So they're very
now
familiar.
that one, that store
Is Romney Road.
is Romney Road, and the other one is Sonny's. Okay, so you've got those two, and then what else?
Rainbow in Danville.
Rainbow is in Danville, okay.
We bought.
You've had, okay,
We, they bought a route. That's how Danville started. They brought Danville Laundry, I believe, is what it was called. And then they bought Rainbow Cleaners, and then they bought Ideal Cleaners, and then they bought Fabric Care Cleaners. So when they first started in Danville, I believe there was 6 cleaners there, and now there's only 1.
wow.
That was in the either late 70s or early 80s.
I guess because clothes then, you dry cleaned most
Yeah,
everything. And now, everything's wash and
A
wear.
lot of it is. Yeah.
Daggone, that's not good for business.
It's tougher, that's
Well,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Well, because not only do you all do dry cleaning, and you have the laundry, and so like you have a laundromat,
Mhm.
so people can come in and do a wash there
Right.
and dry, and then especially when you've got big things and you've got those big washers. So, if you've got a big comforter or something you need to,
Yep.
you can bring that in there. And do all of the stores then have a laundry, like a
A
laundromat?
No, just the one.
Just the
Okay, just
Springfield.
the Springfield one.
Rainbow processes the majority of our dry cleaning in all locations. And,
Oh.
And does our shirt laundry. Springfield does a little bit of that, but it's mostly industrial laundry, where we rent uniforms, rent entrance mats, rent towels, tablecloths, napkins. We do a little bit of everything, not a lot of anything. And we're in 26 counties.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Because of because you all do so many like shirts and things, don't you?
Well,
For like,
our rental system, our rental programs. With
okay,
uniforms.
uniforms for for industry,
We
right?
go all the way to Mount Sterling, and we go all the way to Indiana.
Ooh-wee.
Service.
That's a lot of trucks and a lot of gas.
Sure is, sure is.
So, because you all those are all deliveries everywhere. But you do the majority of that cleaning at the one here, Springfield?
Now, we're going to separate your laundry, which we call our shirts.
Okay.
Button-down shirts from dry cleaning is all done in Danville at Rainbow.
Okay.
Jimbo has all the industrial rental,
Okay.
cloths, uniforms, mats,
Okay.
janitorial supplies. It's
Okay.
all out of the Springfield location now.
Ah, I forgot about those janitorial supplies too.
Mhm.
So like you would go to an industry and encourage them to rent uniforms. Like
Correct.
what kind of uniforms?
Well, it varies, but for instance, Jim Beam in Frankfurt is, they need flame-resistant uniforms, they need cotton uniforms, they need food apparel uniforms for certain certifications where they have snaps and nothing pockets in the pockets, high visibility uniforms for construction, or just to be safe in the facilities. You see a lot more of that. I mean, just a wide variety. We sell T-shirts. We can embroider screen print, and on a much larger scale than one here, one there. But
Like 100 employees or something?
yes,
Uh-huh.
we.
Now, is that something you all always did, or is that something you started
No,
doing?
my father, or not my father, but the
Second
previous
generation.
second generation started that in about the mid-'70s,
Uh-huh.
and
So that's pretty neat because that expand your operations into various kinds of,
yeah.
not all just in dry cleaning or laundry.
You have to diversify, and our second generation did a great job of doing it and handing it down to us. So we had a great foundation.
Yeah, yeah. So now you all each are responsible for certain aspects of the business, right?
Correct.
Okay,
I'm the dry cleaning and laundry.
okay,
He's the
Industrial.
industrial,
okay.
the uniforms, mats.
Uh-huh. And now they do dry cleaning at the stores in Lexington no, that all comes to
Everything comes just to Danville.
Danville. So like if I take something to the cleaners in Springfield, does it go to Danville for dry cleaning?
It does now.
It used not to.
That's correct.
And that was just here recently.
Okay.
And we still do some things here in Springfield when need be.
Uh-huh.
We have that capability,
Uh-huh.
but it's just more cost efficient to do everything.
Because of the big machines and things that you need.
Correct.
Those are unbelievably big machines. I mean, everybody should take a tour of the laundry because it is very.
I actually gave a tour to somebody recently. She said, I've lived here all my life and had no idea this place was this big.
Yeah.
And we've built on several times to accommodate, and we've just about outgrown the building.
Yeah. So, and I guess that makes it then more economically, what's the word I want, or more economic to do like the dry cleaning at the big facility in Danville.
More efficient.
More efficient.
Yes.
Because you can put more big machines and things. Is that right?
Correct.
Well, we have the machines for that because dry cleaning and laundry, what I do, uses separate chemicals than what he would do. So it's two different.
Okay, okay.
In processing, you want to limit processing the same item in two different locations. So you want a big chunk or more pieces, the better.
Yeah,
So you try to do as many pieces of one, of a certain business in one facility and then the other in the other.
yeah.
For example, it's way more cost effective to clean 40 pounds of dry cleaning than it is to do 5. So,
Yeah.
the more you
Yeah.
have coming in, the
Yeah.
more you can fill those loads up to make them more cost effective.
So now what are you doing then at the Springfield facility?
Uniforms,
The uniforms,
Uh-huh.
the industrial.
correct.
Okay. So, golly, didn't realize my dry cleaning was going over to Danville. So, and then now I know that people can rent, tablecloths and linens and all that. Of course, needless to say, and thank you guys as always for being so gracious to the Springfield Business and Professional Women's Club, and always donating. You're one of our big contributors to our event, sponsors, and you donate all the tablecloths, and I don't know what we'd do if you didn't do that. And they're always beautiful, always starched to a T, those pretty tablecloths. So, and I know, of course, you can rent, other linens and things there and our mats. We get the mats there to put so that people don't slip and stuff. And sometimes people don't realize all the things that you do have. Like, for example, even for weddings, you all do linens, tablecloths, and napkins and things for aisle runners.
Table skirts.
Yeah. And so it's a big operation.
It is. It's too big sometimes.
Yeah.
But we just do the best we can.
Y'all just kind of have to. Well, before you know it, your kids will be grown up and they can start helping. David will be running around there giving
Spencer's already helping.
Is Spencer helping? Well, good.
And I got
this summer while he's out of school.
He's been working for 6 years now. He's working in sales right now.
Oh, what a great education! Yeah, and you've got
I got a stepdaughter who's 20, and she can go to any store and does several different things for me. So this is not her final destination. But she is treating it like it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what a wonderful experience. A good business opportunity. So, yeah. So when they ask you for money, they'll know exactly where it comes from and how hard you work for it.
That's for sure. Yeah.
And so, and now it's just the two of you. There's no one else. No other Caricos involved.
Correct.
In the business, you two are the sole owners now, and you all certainly have done a tremendous job on making it a very successful operation, and I'm glad you still deliver too. Deliver so my dry cleaning can be delivered. Wonder how many trucks do you all have?
We have 8 in Springfield that go to the majority of the counties, and then we have 2 in Danville.
We have 2 in Danville. We have 3 that we use to shuttle clothes back and forth.
And we go to Lexington twice a day to shuttle
twice
clothes.
A day. Oh my gosh.
And once on the weekends.
Yeah. So is business good?
Business is pretty good. Yes, it's very competitive, but we're doing okay.
Yeah.
I can't complain too much, but you got to stay with the what procedures, and everything changes in our industry, and even though it is competitive, we feel like that we've put ourselves to be compete with anybody. There's no question our quality is just as good, or in my opinion better, in every faction of what we do, and the service is I feel like we give great service too. Pricing is very, very competitive with the industrial national chains out there.
So you're competing against some really big
Absolutely.
chains, and you, of course, are a family owned and operated and a smaller business, and so that makes it difficult, I guess. Well,
it has obstacles.
Yeah, yeah, but I like the idea of family owned and operated and local.
A lot of people do.
Yes,
a lot of people do.
Those are things that are important to Springfield and Washington County, and I hope for anyone that does business with you that that's a plus as far as I'm concerned. That's because you're friendly and you get personal attention.
Well, a lot of people,
like a big chain.
A lot of our customers have our personal cell phone numbers, and we've made ourselves accessible as much as we possibly can to everybody. because they like that personal.
Well, they don't want to have to go through 4 different people
Yeah.
to get an answer to the question. And,
Yeah.
you know, if
Yeah.
I can't answer it, then we got a problem.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. And I know that makes it, hard on you all, but we appreciate that fact that you're so accessible to us. And of course, we can't forget that you have seamstress services,
oh, yeah.
Yes.
because I don't know what I would do without that. Do you have those at all your locations?
We have 2 that cover all locations.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay, because, that's really, that's a real, for someone that does not sew.
Right. It's a dying art.
You're not alone.
It is a dying
It
art,
is.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now, I know Fran Carrico can sew.
No.
What?
I don't know where
Well, she doesn't have to now. She just tells you that because she takes it on to the laundry.
She might get her mom to do a thing or two from
Oh,
time to time.
That's right. Well, her
It's
mother
very rare.
can. I thought Fran did.
I don't know if I've ever seen a needle in her finger, in her hand.
What about your wife, Perry? Does she?
She cooks really well. Very well.
And all her clothes go to the laundry.
Actually, no. She's very. She likes to do a lot of hers at home because we have personal things that we don't send to the laundry. Though more and more people are doing it nowadays because the new generation, they don't want to do anything. They don't even want to go down and do their own laundry. So we're
So
thinking
they're
that
sending it to the. That's a good service, Perry.
Yeah. we're
I think that. Yeah,
we're
I think
hoping,
you're on
that's going to be
something.
the next thing to diversify into. We hope.
Is
So-
doing people's laundry.
But other than that, she does like the fact that it leaves the house wrinkled with the stain and comes back clean, and she didn't have to touch it.
And you all get those stains out very well, by the way.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Something that I think is ruined, I'll take up there and I'm just amazed that it comes back.
What we
Yeah.
like is when people bring things to us from other cleaners and says, "I took it to X cleaners. They can't get it out. Can you all try it?" And we get it out, and they just
Yeah,
and it just shows that we put a little extra care into it,
yeah,
like it's
Yeah.
ours.
yeah.
We've
yeah.
got our the count of our employees that have been there for 25, 30 years is really incredible. I mean, I bet we have at least 15, 20, at least 20 people that have been there 30 years.
Wow, yeah. And those Buys girls. Of course, Patsy left, she retired. Rita's still there. And Nancy.
Nancy goes to Danville every day now.
Nancy goes to Danville every day. Well, does she come to work or does she go straight to,
No, she
do you all carpool from the,
she's
Well-
one of my shuttle drivers, if that's what you want. She brings a van.
oh, okay, okay. So, well, golly, I didn't realize that. You get to know people when you go to the laundry. So.
You still do.
There's still plenty of people there.
Yeah. And then Rose, of course, up front,
Oh, yeah.
my friend.
Rose been there a long time.
Yeah. And so how many employees total for all your businesses?
It's about 70, 4 locations,
And then in the Springfield, how many?
probably 40.
And so out of those 40 employees, probably 20 of them have been there.
Yeah. Well, the 20 is from at all locations,
Okay.
but I would venture to say the majority of those people are from Springfield. Yes.
Uh-huh. Debbie Leonard, she's still
No,
there?
she retired a couple years ago.
Oh, I swear I just can't keep up. Well, and really though, you have had a lot of, Kathy just retired, Kathy.
Kathy came back to work.
Oh, you're kidding
She
me.
can't leave.
She did?
She got tired. of
Kathy
staying-
Elin Spalding.
She got tired of staying home, so she's going to come back part-time.
Oh, my goodness, I swear. Well, that's great. We appreciate that here in Springfield and Washington County. you all must be doing something good there to have had these employees for that amount of time and dedicated to the Springfield Laundry.
Well, I think we have. We started a 401k a couple years ago, and we offer health insurance now and some things that we hadn't done in the past. And I think people, a lot of it's strictly a day job for the most part. So to find an easygoing atmosphere, as long as you come to work and do what you're supposed to do, it's it's not the best paying job, but there's other benefits to working at a local place like we have.
Yeah. Working close to home and being able to get off at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And
Or earlier.
earlier.
No nights or weekends.
Yeah, you can't beat that. So, yeah, there's some advantages to that. Well, and obviously, like you said, there are those that have been there for a long time, so they've must be enjoying their work there, and that's good. Yeah, I know it's a fun atmosphere in there because I've been back in the back.
Might be too much fun.
So, well, thank you all for everything and for your contributions to Springfield and Washington County and for all you do for our community, all you give back to our community, and for giving people job opportunities and caring about the people that work for you and caring about this community. We appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you very
So
much.
thank you for being on Channel 6 today.
Glad to
And
be a part of it.
congratulations to you on your award.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Barry?